Hi everyone, my name is Shreya Agarwal, and today I will be demonstrating the basics of Prezi and how to use it to make a presentation. So Prezi is a presentation program and it is different from other presentation programs like Google Slides or PowerPoint because it's a lot more customizable, and I like to use it because you can use it for almost anything. There's a lot of variety and flexibility within the program. So I made a small sample presentation, and this will just kind of demonstrate what we're going to do. So it's just travel destinations, there's some text and pictures, Paris, Bora Bora, and then Rome. So this is kind of the presentation we're going to make. I'm going to teach you the steps so you can make one on your own. So in order to start, you're going to go onto prezi.com, this website, and you're going to click on Get Started. So when you click there, go to Basic, and we are going to start with the Basic plan. The Basic plan is free and includes more than enough tools to be able to create a stunning presentation. So to create your account, you can enter in all your information or you can sign up with Google, but I already have an account, so I'm just going to log in. Once you sign in, you're going to see this screen. This is the dashboard. This is where all of your presentations will be saved. And in order to create a new one, click on the gray plus sign. So once it loads, you will see lots of different templates, and you can look at them by category, and you can also filter them by whatever color you might want. So we're just going to use this one. And when you see a presentation template that you like, you have the option of exploring it, so you can preview what it will look like. So once you know you like it, click on Use this template. We're going to share it so anyone on the web can see it, and title it whatever is applicable to the presentation that you're making. So once it loads, it's going to send you inside to the editing space. And this is what it looks like. On the right side, there are pictures that Prezi has in its library that you can choose, like the free ones that you can choose to change the background with. And if you don't like any of these, you can always upload your own picture from your computer. So once you've done that, you can see the left side, and this has the overview. It shows all the different topics. So a topic is like a presentation slide. It's just shaped in a different way. And this green button over here lets you add a topic. So you can add one. And if you don't want it, you can just click on it and it'll get deleted. And if you click on the arrow, you can also add a stack. A stack is exactly like a topic, except it's shaped in a rectangle, which is the more traditional presentation format. So in order to edit your topics, you're going to click on the first one, and it'll zoom in to here. To edit a topic, so to edit this, you can see it already gives you some text boxes and a picture. You can change this one, which is like the title text box, and change it to whatever title is applicable to what you're making. And you can resize it using the bottom right box. You can make it bigger, smaller, and change the size of the text box. Also move it around to wherever you want. And then they also give you a picture. Now, if you don't like the picture, you can delete it. But if you want it, you can resize it and move it around to wherever you think you want to put it. They also give you a text box, and here you can write down whatever you want to write. And at the top, they give you all of these options. You can change the font to whatever you want. And you can also change font size, make it smaller or bigger. You also bold the font, italicize it, change the color, and you can highlight it as well. So we are going to make the slide like the travel presentation. So let's just write like one travel destination here. Like over here, there was New Zealand, so we'll write New Zealand. And you can add text like there was on the sample presentation. And if you want to add more pictures or text boxes, you can click on Insert, and you can add an image. It'll take you back to the right side of the screen, and once again, you can choose from their library, or you can add one from your computer. You can do the same with text boxes. You can insert a text box, and you can move it around to wherever you want. So in order to see the entire presentation, we're going to go back to overview, and you can click on 2 to go back to the next slide. You can edit this one now. And if you click on insert, you have all these other options. And if you see to the right side, there's also a small circle. This is called a subtopic. Now, a subtopic is kind of just like a branch off of the main topic. You can use it to add more information or whatever else you want. So to edit the subtopic, you're going to go back to the right side and click on the subtitle. And once again, you can edit it just like you would edit the main topic. And if you go back, you can add another subtopic if you need to. So we can go back to overview, and we go to the third one. Once again, you have all the same options that we looked at before. And if you go to insert, there's also some more options. You can add an icon. And Prezi has a really extensive selection of icons that you can use. You can scroll through it. You can filter it by category, or you can search for one. So let's, for example, say we want the map one. So we click on it, and once it loads, it'll be in the slide, and just like an image, you can resize it or place it wherever you want to. And if you go back to insert, you can also add an animation. So for example, if we want to animate how this icon would appear on the slide, you would just click on it, so you select it, and you would click on the plus sign. When you click on the plus sign, it gives you some basic transitions that you can do. For example, let's click fade in. So it just showed you how it will work, but if you want to see it again, you click on this dot, there's a play button, play it, and it will show you how it works. So once you're done with that, you can go back to the overview and click on the next slide. And there's a lot more options in insert. There's, for example, a shape. You can add whatever shape you want. It works just like the icon. And you can add arrows and lines, and once again, works just like the icon. And you can also insert a PDF. For a PDF, you'd have to upload it from your laptop. You can also include an audio. So Prezi doesn't have its own library of audios. So in order to insert one, you'd have to upload one from your laptop. You can also embed a YouTube video. If you type in a link here, the videos will show up and you can insert it, or you can upload whatever video you want from your laptop. Now there's also a chart option, but these charts are not included in the basic plan. But if you want, you can always find an image from Google that demonstrates the graph that you like, and you can insert it into the slide like you would do for a picture. So we have gone over all of the basic tools that you would use to add or delete things to a presentation. And at the bottom, there's a title. You can change the title to whatever you want. And for example, I'll summarize it and we'll make a sample slide. Let's make the Bora Bora slide, like I showed you in the travel presentation. So you just type in the title, size it, and center it wherever you want on the screen, and you would add the text. So in that presentation, there was a bullet pointed list, so I'm going to click on this, and I can just start typing, great travel destination to see lush jungles, there's pretty beaches, and you can add all kinds of text, whatever you want. And then, yeah. So once you're done editing your presentation, if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a button called Path Settings. So when you click on that, it gives you two sets of options. The first set of options is for your topic path. And what that means is you can either choose to zoom into a topic, zoom in, go back to the overview, then go back to the next topic, or you can choose to go from one topic directly to the next and then to the next one. So once you choose whichever one you like here, you can go to the subtopic path. And in the subtopic path, you once again have two options. You can choose to go from the topic to the subtopic, back to the topic, and then to the other subtopic. Or you can choose to go from the topic to the subtopic to directly to the next subtopic without having to zoom out again. So once you choose whichever settings you want, make sure you click Save. And you can also edit the style. You can change the background color if you want to change it to a picture and you didn't want to change it before, you can always change it again now. You can change the shape of the topic. Like I said before, Prezi is really customizable and they have a bunch of different shapes, and I'm sure you'll find one that suits what you want to make. And there's also the option to change the color scheme. So they have all these different ones. And let's say, for example, I do this one. It'll change the general color scheme, like the color of the topics and such. And you also have the option of changing the font of the presentation from here instead of going individually and changing it. So you can choose this one, and you can see how it changes the title and the numbers. So whichever one you want. So once you're done completely editing it, you click on the three lines in the top left-hand corner, make sure you save it, and then you have the option to share it. So you can share it in a couple of ways. You can make a link. So you click on Create New Link and type in whoever you want to share it with, and Prezi will create a link for you. And you can just copy this link and you can email it, text it, WhatsApp it, wherever you want. And you can also collaborate with someone. So what this means is that you can type in their email address, you can change their accessibility settings. So I find this really useful because you can work on someone can work on you on the same presentation at the same time from a different computer screen. It's really useful. And that's it for today. And if you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And my email is shreya.agrw@gmail.com if you want to contact me with anything else. Thank you so much, and bye for now.